Alright, so in this video I'm going to be going over the leaked forum post about the new Bedwars update. Now I'll put a screenshot up of what the forum post said. It mainly talked about how there was new challenges, new maps, but one thing really stood out, which was Dragon's Descent. Now Dragon's Descent is, I'm guessing, it's just going to be like Angel's Descent from Skywars, but sort of for Bedwars. Now if you don't know what Angel's Descent is from Skywars, it's essentially a sort of perk system, and where you can buy certain perks for opals. Opals are gained by, I think, getting stars. I don't know, you can correct me on that if you actually play Skywars. I am not the biggest Skywars player, so I don't really know. But I'm guessing it's going to be somewhat similar in Bedwars, in the fact that where you can sort of get perks with a different currency. I don't know if it's going to be like perks or if you can buy like something else. I don't know about having perks in Bedwars, because Bedwars is supposed to be sort of like an everyone has like the same stuff sort of thing. Because the only perk currently in Bedwars is the 5% Bedwars XP perk when you win, or whenever you finish a game, where you get 5% more XP. But that's unlocked from the tournament hall, where you have to spend 100 tributes on that. So moving on from Dragon's Descent, another thing that they mentioned was new maps. Now how I feel about new maps is I think there's mainly just going to be like 1 or 2 maps that everyone plays. Then the other maps are just going to be like kind of not as good, and people are just going to stick with those 2 main maps. Another one of the kind of important things was new challenges, because challenges were added to Bedwars probably around a year ago now, which is kind of crazy to think about. That was a whole year ago. But challenges were sort of like, well, they were challenges. You had to win a game with like a certain disadvantage. Like some of them, there was Acid Rain. Acid Rain was difficult. And there was others. The last one currently is win a game without taking damage, which I sort of feel like is a good like last challenge, but there's definitely more challenges that they could do, so I'm excited for those. And the last thing that they really mentioned on the forums was bug fixes, which are going to be good for the actual game itself, because I walked off. Because a game without bugs is like very important to actually being playable and people enjoying it. There's still been no like announcement time on when this update's actually going to come out. The perplexed person still kind of says maybe it'll open, the door behind them will open soon, which I feel like behind there is sort of going to be where the shop is located for Dragon's Descent. I'm going to make a full video once the actual update comes out, since this is sort of just like what I'm thinking from the forum post that was made. And yeah, please subscribe if you like my content, and just, yeah. Said you win, because I won, I pearled, but yeah, anyways, subscribe, thanks.
Oh my god, I think they in love.